Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am AmalgamAsh.
And I'm Char.
And this is the Purrfect Crime, a Liam Davies adventure made in Smile Game Builder for the SGBR2022J jam, submitted by Timo. Timo created Liam Davies' PI and The Case of the Miserable Clown last year for my SGB Summer Jam, and I was really excited and happy whenever this got submitted because I knew this was going to be a lot of fun. We're going to jump into it. We have a cat. Is the cat friend or foe? Use the arrow keys to move across the board and select options. Press escape to open the menu and enter to confirm. Location: Catnip Manor. Your client: Mildred, Iris and freelance web designer. The objective: finding out who killed, oh no, Mildred's cat, Ernesto, who is believed to be the reincarnated soul of Mildred's late husband, Ernesto. I love the art.
It's very comic.
It's very, newspaper comic strip. Ernesto's lifeless body was found during a dinner party hosted by Mildred commemorating human Ernesto's life. 5 years ago today, a cat walked into Catnip Manor. After the cat sat in front of Ernesto's painting, Mildred believed that Ernesto came back to her. Mildred has locked Catnip Manor to make sure the cat assassin can't escape. Nobody gets in or out without Mildred's key. Please promise me there won't be any clowns this time around, Jake begs. Jake is our steadfast, reliable assistant. And although we were wearing a ball cap, it looked like in the title screen, looks like we are still a private investigator. I was wondering if maybe it was a prequel. Honest as you are, you tell Jake you don't make promises you can't keep. I mean, Mildred thinks a cat was reincarnated from her husband. There's clowns aplenty already. As you and Jake arrive at Catnip Manor, you are greeted by a distraught Mildred. And there she is. I've lost my sweet baby again, Mildred cries. The assassin is still inside. I've locked them up and I need you to find out who did this to me. After Mildred seems to have cooled down, you ask her to give you as much information as you could possibly need in this case. Alright. So, this is very much a detective adventure game. I would say text-based, but there's a lot of pictures and stuff which make it really, really fun. Let's ask for information. Mildred hands over an emerald crystal found next to Ernesto's body and currently your only lead in this case. Oh. Ask about the others. The only people inside are Bridget, Eugene, Octavio, Gilbertina, and Matilda. Good grief. Well, I don't think I can get any kind of information from the names. I can't believe how someone so close to me would hurt me like this. Bridget is my go-to cat whisperer. I've met her during one of my many travels. Gilbertina is Ernesto's only niece. I've known her ever since she was a little girl. Eugene is Gilbertina's husband. I can't recall him having something that resembles a personality. Matilda is a family friend. You've probably already met her, haven't you? And finally, we have Octavio, my housekeeper and close friend. My heart breaks just thinking about any of them hurting me like this. And somehow we still ended up here with a dead cat. Maybe Mildred shouldn't be this careless about letting everyone inside. Who are you? I'm Mildred, owner of Catnip Manor. I'm a web designer and cat enthusiast. I've lived here with Ernesto for over 50 years. 45 years with his human form. 5 years with his cat form. Instead of why Mildred thinks that both Ernestos are the same, you've decided to just go along with her reality. I think that's wise. Whatever works for you, Mildred. And we'll say hello. We did things a little backwards, but hello, Liam. Nice to meet you. Oh, you've brought Jake along. Like this night couldn't get any worse. Whoa. You can't help but wonder why Mildred doesn't like Jake. Yeah, Jake seems like a nice guy. Alright, so one more time. Who is everybody? Bridget is the cat whisperer. Gilbertina is Ernesto's niece. Eugene is Gilbertina's husband. Matilda is just a family friend. And Octavio is the housekeeper. Alright. I'll be here guarding the entrance if you need me. Feel free to explore all rooms except for Ernesto's study. Let's go back in there. I forgot to do a look around. That map was really cool. I can't wait to get back there. Not once leaving position, you find Mildred guarding the front door. Ah. Nobody gets in or out until I say so, and don't even think of finding other exits. There are none. You start to feel like a prisoner instead of a private investigator. Alright, we have to move forward with the investigation. Look at our clue board.
Ooh.
Where do we go? God, I love that.
Mildred's bedroom.
The bedroom door is locked from the inside. You hear someone shouting incantations from the other side.
Sweet.
And we're not allowed in the study, right? Mildred doesn't want you to enter this room. As tempting as entering the forbidden room sounds, you decide on looking for clues elsewhere. Alright. So, I guess we'll work our way clockwise and go to the kitchen. You are greeted in the kitchen by Matilda. Yes? The kitchen has this old-fashioned charm to it. It smells like freshly baked bread. I don't remember her. Nice to meet you, Liam. To finally meet you, Liam. Jake has told me so much about you. Jake didn't exaggerate when he told me you were a looker. If only I were 20 years younger. Don't mind me. I'm just kidding around. So who are you? I'm Matilda, Jake's mom. Oh, and a family friend of Mildred and Ernesto. Although probably a little bit more friendly with Ernesto. Mildred doesn't like me all that much, but she wanted me to cook tonight for this party. Ah. Matilda's the family friend, okay. Now did I already do that? Yeah. Okay. Ask about the others. I don't trust Gilbertina and Eugene for one bit. They're never up to any good. They only show up when there is money to be found. The witch girl, Bridget, Bridget, is a total sweetheart though. She gave me the most beautiful crystals earlier today. Ask for information. So I have a theory already. Just a very fragile hypothesis. What if Bridget killed the cat to resurrect her uncle in human form? That she's in there shouting incantations now. Ask for information. This situation is a total catastrophe. I'll tell you what I know. I know Octavio found a green crystal next to Ernesto's body. Ernesto's body was found in the garden. Gilbertina and Eugene have been staying here for a little while, maybe a little over 3 weeks. Money problems, I'd say. I also remember Gilbertina and Eugene having a fight. Bridget was finger painting cat portraits in the living room with Mildred. I was cooking in the kitchen. The situation... Okay, I already did that. Bridget's the cat whisperer, though. So she's a witchy lady who's a cat whisperer. We need to find Bridget. You are greeted in the living room by Octavio. Octavio stares at you with a blank expression because he doesn't have a personality, waiting for you to initiate further contact. You see an old man sitting in a chair. The room is nicely decorated with pictures of cats and clowns. Why? Other than that, it's fairly normal. I would say it's not normal at all, then. Say hello. What a delight, a visitor. I never get visitors myself, so I'm happy to be around people. You must be here. because Ernesto got killed. I was the one who found him. Who are you? I'm Octavio. There's not much to say about me, really. I don't have a family, nor many friends. Mildred is my best friend next to Ernesto. I'm a retired dolphin trainer, but nowadays I help Mildred with the upkeep of Catnip Manor. I love being here. This is my happy place. I'm here almost all the time. Alright, tell me about the other ones. Isn't it nice having people around? Gilbertina is a nice lady. We've actually met before at a thrift shop. As it turns out, we are both porcelain squirrel figurine enthusiasts. Beautiful. Her husband is very quiet though, but he seems like a nice fellow. I haven't seen him for quite a while now. Maybe it's Ernesto who doesn't have the personality. I've known Matilda very well. She was a close friend of Ernesto. A little too close for Mildred's liking though, but let's not gossip. As for the spooky girl, I don't understand much of what she is saying, but she's hot, so I don't mind having her around here more often. Goodness. The spooky girl. But seeing Mildred happy makes me happy. The only clue I can think of is the crystal you have. Maybe the cute girl knows more? How about we talk about sports or music together? How about we not? Any subject will do. Please stay.
Okay.
Sorry, Octavio, we need to go. Please come back anytime. You're always welcome here. Okay. Well, we can't go into the study, and we can't go into Mildred's room just yet.
What about the bathroom?
I worry about what I'm going to find in here. This is just an ordinary bathroom. There's nothing remarkable here, except for the odor and mold. Drat. Guest room it is. I guess I'll find Eugene here? No. You see an angry-looking woman looking out the guest room window. Gilbertina. It's Ernesto's wife. Eugene. You got a lot of nerve barging in here unannounced. You're gonna start talking or what? The guest room looks and smells like a luxurious hotel room. Even though the rest of the house looks old, this sure looks like a spa. Hello, young man. As much as I love Mildred, I don't love her enough to stay here all night. Please, let's just get this over with. Who are you? My name is Gilbertina, but my friends call me Gilly, Birdie, or Tina. Jeez. I'm gonna call
Gilly,
you...
Birdie, Tina.
I'm gonna call you Ilb.
Oh, no.
I'm kidding. I don't have friends and I'll hurt you if you call me anything other than Gilbertina.
Oh, jeez.
I am Ernesto's favorite and only niece. He really was the only family I had left. Except for Mildred, that is. I'm unemployed, but it's a full-time job to take care after my husband Eugene. Men are pigs. In the little free time I do have, I like to recreate Renaissance-style paintings with squirrels. Instead of humans.
Fun.
Don't you just love their silly, chubby little cheeks? People disgust me. You're gonna... I don't know much about that weirdo with the crystals, but there was a crystal found next to the body. Case closed. I haven't seen my husband in a while, but I've told him to get lost until he apologizes for speaking without my permission.
Jeez.
I envied the cat. All those riches my dear uncle accumulated are spent on a pet. Matilda is a family friend. She's a Mary Sue, so there's not much of a personality there. You're gonna say that right in front of Jay. She took care of Ernesto whenever Mildred visited her old friends from the Royal Clown Academy. Jesus. Octavio is a weird one, following Mildred around like a little dog. Don't even bother trying to find him, because you won't. Mildred must be so sad. So much money and so little time her cat to spend it on. I've warned her for years. One day somebody's just gonna snap and kill your cat. Seems like a premonition-y. Seems like I've got some magical powers as well. I saw this coming. Have you talked to that magic lady already? I can't wait to get out of here. Tell my husband that if he ever wants to even just look at me again, he has to prove his worth. Don't bother looking for him. If you know what's good for you, you kill him too? Jesus. Alright.
Mildred again? Or have we been to the garden?
We haven't been to the garden or the cellar. And I believe it's Bridget in here. Yeah. So I'm going to get the personalities from Mildred once more. Meow, you doing? No. A key? Well, of course I own a key to the cellar. I didn't ask you that. I gave my spare key to Gilbertina just before dinner to get some wine. So right off the bat, I think Gilbertina locked her husband in the cellar because he pissed her off. And now he has to prove his worth by escaping. Well, I don't want to jump the gun, so Mildred hands over her key to the cellar. I'll go to the garden. This is where the cat's body was found. I just said that. The sky is clear. Other than looking at the stars, there ain't much to do or see here right now.
No, we broke it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
We just had to go to the garden first.
Okay, tell my husband if you see him, but don't look for him. Oh, nice. What's in my inventory? The crystal.
I dare to say it's aventurine.
Clues left 1. State unsolved. Alright. That was nice. I should have done that earlier. Okay, not going into the garden. Clear. Cellar. You need a key to enter the cellar. Oh, that's right. Mildred.
Mildew.
What's meowpening? I'm not in the mood for your childish jokes. I'm doing my best to remain positive. I need a key to the cellar. Alright. Alright. Gotta talk to Eugene here. You enter the cellar of Catnip Manor. Eugene is sitting in the corner of the cellar, looking at you like a deer in headlights. The cellar, with the exception of a few barrels of wine, looks unremarkable. Eugene is sitting in the corner. Okay. Oh, hello, Eugene says. Are you alone? You tell him you are, and you can see him letting out a sigh of relief. My wife must be feeling generous today. Usually she won't let anybody talk to me. You explain to Eugene that you got the key from Mildred. Let's hope for your sake Gilbertina never finds out. Who are you? I'm Eugene, Gilbertina's husband. I'm a car salesman. This baby will fit so many murdered cats. Other than that, I'm just another guy. Business is not going too well, but I'll try to make ends meet. What do you know about everybody else? Have you met my wife? I know she seems hard on me, but I swear, it's my fault. I don't listen. Now that Ernesto has died again, my wife and Mildred are the only heirs of Catnip Manor. But it's not like that changes anything. I wish my wife would see how hard I work to keep her happy. Octavio's a nice guy. I heard he's the one who found the cat's lifeless body. Octavio is the housekeeper. I don't want to believe the horror of him clubbing a kitten to death with a crystal. Who said that that's what happened? I can't tell you anything. I've been coloring my squirrel-themed coloring book at the dinner table all day like my wife ordered me to. Good lord. Although she did allow me to visit the bathroom today. Let's not tell Gilbertina we've met. I will agree. While you wander through the halls of Catnip Manor, you notice that Mildred's bedroom door is open. Oh good, we get to run into, Bridget. She's evidently a witchy, spooky lady. How may I guide you? Bridget asks. The bedroom is filled with lit candles and crystals. Unfamiliar markings decorate the walls. I am sorry for staring at you, but I'm in love with your energy. It inspires me. It didn't catch my eye the other lives we met, and for that, I apologize. Who are you? My name is Bridget in this life. I'm now a cat medium and cat whisperer. I also sell magical crystals and ointments on the internet. Mildred invited me over because I've helped her communicate with Ernesto in the past. We met during a holiday when one of her previous cats, who had sadly passed away, wanted me to pass on a message to Mildred. What do you know about the others? I've met Mildred during a holiday many moons earlier. Our spirits gravitated towards each other immediately. I've never met Ernesto the human, but I've known the victim very well. I didn't know any of the other visitors prior to tonight. And information? In my perspective, everything is clear as day. The cat is dead and something or someone has killed it. Really? I've never met Ernesto the human, but I've known the victim very well. Usually I charge for readings, but I want to know who killed Alberto this time. Alberto, you ask? Contrary to popular belief, Ernesto the cat wasn't the reincarnation of Ernesto. The cat is none other than my friend and lover, Alberto.
Okay.
I don't seem that upset, you may think. It's true, because I'm not. But Alberto and I have crossed paths many moons before, both in this life and in previous ones. It's only a matter of time. We will be reunited again. Time is relative. Love is the answer. I'm gonna leave now. May our ancestors' wisdom guide you through your investigation. Please bring me one of Ernesto's favorite toys. It will help us to find out who killed the cat. You won't be able to enter any rooms until you have found Ernesto's toy fish. It's somewhere on the hallway floor. No. You found Ernesto's toy. What did I have to do? Just walk around everywhere? Let's head over to Bridget.
I think so.
Oh. Thank you for finding Ernesto's toy. With Ernesto's toy in my hand, I can try to contact his spirit through the astral plane. Let me attempt to reach him. You look in awe as Bridget is speaking in tongues. She meows. Meow. She cries. And she shrieks. Demon, be gone! Let us speak to the spirit that once inhabited Ernesto's body. Let me speak with the owner of this rubber relic. Bridget lets out another scream. Suddenly, her eyes open. Ernesto has endured a lot of pain. He was killed.
No!
With a crystal. A crystal I gave to someone among us. I gave everyone an emerald crystal, so I can't be too sure who did what. Bridget closes her eyes again and pauses. Just like I expected. The motivation to kill Ernesto was money. The assassin is obsessed with wealth. Who could care this much about money, you think to yourself. You head for the kitchen to take a short break after the new revelations.
Didn't Gilbertina say something?
I made you a snack. Don't forget to rest every now and then. Aw, thanks, Jake's mom. The kitchen's a mess, but at least you've got some food now. I've overheard Gilbertina and Eugene talking about what happens with Catnip Manor after Mildred passes. Between you and me, this whole thing must be hard for Jake, losing his father for the second time. Wait. What? Since you and Jake have known each other for so long, I figured he told you by now. That's why Mildred dislikes me. I mothered Ernesto's only child. Oh, that's... okay. And that's why Mildred doesn't like Jake as well. Wow. Dun dun dun. They had broken up for the weekend, so it wasn't an extramarital affair. Matilda leaves the kitchen all of a sudden and returns after a few minutes.
Wait, she's the mistress?
Yeah, here you go. Jake's certificate of birth. If money is the motive, I'm scared they'd go after Jake next. He is the rightful owner of Catnip Manor if something happens to Mildred. Oh, wow. You decide to report your findings to Mildred. Matilda told you what? Don't tell anyone. I can't handle the shame. Who cares if Jake is the next owner of Catnip Mansion? As long as I'm alive and kicking, I'm in charge. I don't want to see your bald little face until you've solved this case. Meet Jake in the garden, if you know who killed Ernesto. I don't know who killed Ernesto.
I think Gilbertina maybe had a good motive. But that seems obvious.
Let's save. We want to see if everybody's got their crystals. It's you again. You gonna start talking or what? Yeah, how you doing? Terrible, now that I know you've let my husband out of the cellar, and don't even for a minute think I'll welcome Jake into the family. You're gonna... Oh, wow. Okay. I bet that useless worm I'm married to has something to do with all this. God, just leave him then. Anything in the bathroom going on? This was the most boring place in the manor before, so no need to look here now. Are you sure about that? Do you have anything else going on? So we meet again. I can't say, meow you doing. Mildred starts crying as you try to leave the room. Do you remember your cat Victoria who passed when you were 9? She wants me to tell you she never forgave you for forgetting to feed her.
Aww.
And that she's waiting for you at the 9th gate of hell. So we're not going to talk about that? My God.
Go to the living room again.
I will go to the living room. Ugh, I don't want to talk to Octavio. I sure love cats. Sure you do. Gilbertina did what? What did that poor man do to deserve being locked up? Appearances are deceiving. I thought Gilbertina was an angel in disguise. Poor Eugene. That man would do anything to get affection from his wife. Maybe now Ernesto's gone for good, Mildred will have time for me. So you were crushing on Mildred, huh? What if Eugene did it because he wanted his wife to inherit the money instead of it going to the cat when... Oh, gosh.
Well, Tavio could have done it because...
Oh, no, I don't need to go to the kitchen. She's... And maybe nobody will notice if you take some snacks. Nobody will miss one snack, right?
Nom.
I'm not going to mess with Matilda. I don't think for a second that she did it. Let's go to the study. Can we go to the study? Let me into the study. Can we go back to the cellar? I need to talk to you, man. You sniveling worm. Anything? You see coloring pages scattered all over the floor. Wait, what? You mean my Gilbertina isn't next in line to become the next owner of Catnip Manor and its fortune? I wish I could provide my wife with the riches she deserves. Okay. I don't think you went to the bathroom today. I think when you left, when you used your bathroom hall pass, You killed the cat. We likely have a few chances to get it right. So, let's go into the garden. You've solved the case? I've never doubted you. Who killed Ernesto? I'm gonna go with my gut, and then we'll go with your gut. Considering the evidence found, you decided on Eugene being the cat assassin. Unaware that Jake was Ernesto's son, Eugene thought his Gilbertina was the only heir to Catnip Manor and would get the family fortune. Only Mildred would be standing in his way if he didn't get caught. Maybe if he didn't solve this case, Mildred would be the next victim. Eugene confessed, yes! And explained he killed Ernesto the cat so that Catnip Manor's fortune wouldn't be spent on a cat.
They had to be one of them.
Thought of doing something nice for his wife so she would respect him more. Gilbertina ended up divorcing Eugene and started a squirrel sanctuary in Iceland.
Well, thank goodness she finally got divorced.
Until she discovered there weren't any squirrels there at all. So she moved back and became a living statue in the city. It's nice cracking a case that doesn't result in years of therapy. Naked clown statues still haunt your dreams.
Beautiful.
Even though Mildred has lost the love of her life again, you're happy that you could provide closure. If not for you, things could have ended even worse. First guess, 0 deaths. Although things did get worse when you wanted to check in on Mildred the day after. Only to peek through the windows and seeing Octavio dressed up as a cat running through the halls of Catnip Manor. You stand in the garden of Catnip Manor looking at the lights in the distance, wondering about your next case. Seemingly forever.
Maybe next year?
Maybe next year. I wonder about the details of my next case, because I don't want this to end in a duology.
No, we need a trilogy.
Game, story, and illustrations by Timo. Very well done. Royalty-free music by Ben Sound. I use Ben Sound. I like Ben Sound. This game is made for and during the Smile Game Builder Returners 2022J, hosted by AmalgamAsh. Thank you for playing my game. Thank you, Timo. Oh, how nice. Oh, that was really nicely done. How'd you do that?
Is that a hint at a next case? Or was that the husband?
That was
Ernesto.
That was Ernesto.
Oh.
I'm gonna see what happens if we pick the wrong person. Matilda did it! Considering the evidence you found, you decided on Matilda being the cat assassin. Jake's mom? Really? Matilda loved Ernesto, and even the smallest chance of Ernesto the cat being her former lover melts her heart. After this, accusing Matilda of killing a cat, you probably won't be invited over to Jake's family in the future. Maybe you were not cut out to be an investigator, but I guess we won't find out until you try again. The cat killer is still out there after all.
Dun, dun, dun.
As you probably guessed by now, you failed. Oh no.
Man, I really love the art for this stuff.
Yeah, Timo's art is so top-notch. It's so good. I want to do one more, but I want to accuse Matilda.
I wanted to accuse Octavio.
You wanted to accuse him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he was awfully suspicious after he was like, I like cats.
I said Matilda, but I meant Gilbertina. Sorry.
Oh.
Octavio. It was you! He, however, really was a friendly old boomer. Octavio's innocent, but maybe a little bit pervy, and you've ruined his friendships.
Oh, no.
Considering the evidence you found, she may not be the nicest one around, but she sure ain't no cat killer. That's a double negative. The only thing Gilbertina enjoys is to torture her quote-unquote husband. Well, that's it. That is the final playthrough, the final entry of the Returners Jam. I'm going to thank every single person in another video when I wrap up kind of how I feel about each one of these entries and go through and give them ratings. And I hope that you guys have done the same. Anybody who has submitted a project, please go, submit your ratings. Do it now. Don't wait. Do it now. Don't wait after dinner. Go do it now, because today at midnight, it's night rather, at midnight, it all stops. It all freezes up, and we begin to announce the winner of the 2022 Returners Jam. The first, last, and only Returners Jam that I'm going to host. If anybody else wants to do this sort of thing, I will 1000% support you, but I did my due diligence. I reached out, got a hold of a bunch of people, and I will not be hosting another jam quite like this one. The summer jam can still happen in late summer. I prefer to give jam goers a mental break. It's exhausting making projects.
Yes, it is.
I know this. I know that we do not have the time to be making a project every month or anything like that. So maybe August, but we'll revisit that topic later. As for now, I'm just going to leave this here. I hope you all have enjoyed this cat's bottom. And
it's really the cat's meow.
Really, thank you for watching very much. Thank you, Timo, so much for this entry. It was amazing, and I'm very glad we saved it for last. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Until then, bye for now.
Bye-bye.